Hello and welcome back to the Retro Perspective, and thank you for joining me as we once again take a look at an official PlayStation demo. This time we have Demo 6, and you may have noticed we've done a couple of demos in a row now. That's because we got ahead a bit with the magazines because I had some demos missing, but I've been buying up a few more and now have pretty much all of them from about 1 to 103, I believe. So that's good. But you're not here for that, you're here to watch me play a demo of Striker 96, I guess. Now, as you may know, I'm not a huge fan of football, but I do like football games from time to time. So let's see if this one's any good.
No doubt.
Oh,
That's a free kick.
foul straight away there.
The best tackle I've ever seen. Oh, he was well up there. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. Yeah, well played.
Can you be offside when it's coming from another team? Because that was pretty much offside to me. Like, he was well in front of everyone else. The AI seems to be really good. To be honest, I did just give that one away. I think I might be pressing the wrong buttons here. I think X is shoot, which is annoying because in most football games, X is pass. So one thing you may have guessed is that I don't usually look at the instructions when I play these demos. I play them blind, and a couple of times I have actually had to refer to the magazine, which gives you the basic controls. It's like the last page, I believe. It runs through all the demos and gives you the instructions on how to play.
Oh, he's hit the woodwork. That's a good.
Well done, goalie. Oh, can I not move? That's strange. The goalie literally cannot move. I wish these strikers would get back a bit. They're playing very offensively here. Oh, look at this! What's going on?
Oh, what a
They're just
great effort.
proper hanging around the box here. At least the strikers aren't very accurate.
Goal! Oh, that's a world-class finish.
God's sake. I think they deserve that one, to be honest. Right, let's see if we can keep some possession here now. Oh, for God's sake.
Play keeper. What a great effort.
Okay, I think circle is past then. Yes, I've got the ball. Oh, the goalie just keeps giving it away.
You can't blame the keeper. He had no chance.
Well, that was an absolute disaster. And no wonder, putting England up against Argentina. No chance.
And the referee blows for half-time.
And the thing is, again, all these football games just have arbitrarily different control layouts, and there are so many football games on the PlayStation that it's just hard to keep up sometimes. Okay, what's up next? Loaded. Hopefully the AI isn't turned up to 1996 levels of hard in this one. Okay, so we had a crash, but I'm back again now. Basically, the PS3 that I usually use to play PS1 games and demos, it's not quite good at reading the discs when it comes to demos. I think it was how they were programmed or something. A few of them have got like weird infinite loop glitches and that kind of thing, which they explain in one of the magazines actually. Basically what I need to do when that happens is rip an ISO to my PC and then use an emulator to just emulate the demo. So that's why the screen has stretched out a bit now, but at least that means that I can play the game. So, Loaded is kind of a twin stick shooter of the olden days, I guess you could say. Jesus, he had a lot of health, didn't he? Obviously not quite as satisfying as I've been used to playing Enter the Gungeon recently. Because obviously you cannot aim and move in a well, you can aim and move, but you can't aim and then move in the opposite direction that you're aiming at. So you basically have to, you know, if enemies get too close, you'll have to move away and turn back and shoot them. But we saw right at the beginning I used like a super move, which basically a screen clearer. You can zoom in and out with L2 and R2. Looks like you can only either see the map or see your health at any given moment by pressing circle. I don't even know if you're actually supposed to take out all these zombie things, so I'm just going to see if we can move on to the next area here. They are pretty easy to avoid. I mean, I haven't even taken any hits yet, so... So if you hold down L1, you continue aiming in the same direction and then you can move, so that's really handy actually. Oh, come on. These guys must respawn, I think. Possibly. mean, I'm quite liking it, I'm enjoying it, but I really wish that these enemies didn't go down, like, I really wish these enemies went down a bit quicker. I feel like the game would be a lot more fun if that was the case. Because there's nothing really much fun in just kind of standing there holding X. I mean, it's not Final Fantasy 13. Oh, sorry, I meant Final Fantasy 15, because of course you tap X in Final Fantasy 13. Maybe if I let off a super weapon? No, that doesn't do anything. Oh well, onwards. I feel like maybe one of these hundreds of zombies possibly has a key of some sort for that gate, but I really can't be arsed killing them all to get to the key. And here's where I think I should have saved my super weapons, because these guys are a bit faster. Do go down quicker though, which is good. Oh shit. Yes, not much in the way of tactics still, is there really here? The enemies just kind of come at you from all angles and you shoot and shoot. Oh shit. So that guy hit me 3 times and took off like 90% of my health. So that's not good. I mean, I've seen health packs lying around, but they're all behind these gates and I can't seem to open them. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I have extra lives. This is a very long demo, that's for sure. What? I really want to know what those do. I mean, surely there's more to the full game than just this. Ah, okay, that looks like a red key card. So, does that mean that I can open red gates now or something? Yes, red gates do open. Wow. Okay. Well, we know how to open the gates now. But I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty much really boring. So I'm actually, I don't think I want to use up my 2 lives that I have left. I am interested to know if the full game holds more to offer than this. But in terms of this demo, I mean, this is like a bit of a mess, really. Okay, so I got the green key, but I can't find any green gates, and there are all these blue gates here, which obviously I need the blue key, but I think I'm going to leave it here, folks, for this one and move on to the next demo, because this is just simply tedious. Okay, so the next demo is Actua Soccer, and let's see if the controls are completely different from the previous football game we just played. Of course, in the last demo there was all the interviews about Actua Soccer and all the amazing technology they were putting into it at the time, so high hopes for this one. That'll be the emulation, making people's heads look funny there. I don't know if you noticed that. And also, of course, the commentary acting a bit weird.
Oh, what a spectacular goal. 1-0.
It's USA versus Russia on this one. That's a bit of a weird combination.
Ronaldo. Oh, it's well intercepted. Lalas. Clumsy tackle. Surely a foul. Foul.
Cheeky bugger.
Couldn't have struck it.
Okay, the AI not quite as good as the previous game. Just completely let that gun, let that one in.
Nice variation, mixing the short and the long. Let's see what they can do from this corner.
So I wonder what button is slide tackle. It's probably either square or circle, though I have known it to be triangle as well.
A goal kick.
That was weird. I think you just press a direction for those, for the goal kicks and the free kicks,
Couldn't quite keep it
which
in
is
play.
quite strange.
Going for the throw.
Oh no, here we go, I'm aiming now. Oh, and I've done the same thing as I was doing in the last game. Okay.
Golukovic. Pionitsky.
Yes, square is slide tackle.
Oh, it's an amazing save.
There was no way that was going in. Oh, passed it straight to the other team, for God's sake. Right. Yes, I want to pass to him. Thank you.
Good passing movement, variation they're showing. Pionitsky. They're managing to use the ball well in those tight situations. A little ambitious, that long ball. Kuznetsov. But he was already on the next page, he read that so early.
Close one there.
The jury.
Yes, come on.
Moment of relief for the goalkeeper. He's been under a certain amount of pressure.
compared to a lot of modern football games, the ball doesn't seem to like magnetise to your character that much. So it will kind of just flip all over the place until it lands solidly on the player's feet.
Pop off.
So it's kind of tricky if you turn in.
Possession well. Pop off.
It can just kind of fly out of your feet.
Neat and short pass. Throwing in a good position.
Yeah, that first goal though, weren't they talking in the previous demo, in the interviews, about all the sophisticated AI and everything that they were programming into this game? Can I sprint? I want to sprint. Oh, we've got possibly a better view here. Ah, that was terrible.
Keep it in play. So it's gone for the throw. Oh, it's well intercepted.
Oh, you just passed it straight to me then.
Nice variation, mixing the short and the long. Kuznetsov. Good chance for a long throw.
Again, pass it straight to me. What's going on? It's like the exact opposite of the previous game. Well, that was that. 1-0. I redeemed myself, I think. So, next up is Actua Golf. And the last golf game that I played was actually Everybody's Golf on the PSP. And I couldn't even last 5 minutes because it was pretty bad. Obviously, I'm not mega into golf games or anything, but one of my favourite games, as I've said many times on this channel, is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. So I guess I always compare it to that game if I'm playing any other golf games. I guess let's just select start here. There's kind of two types of golf games, I guess. One of which involves this, where you tap the button and then tap it again, and that kind of gets your power level as to how far you... oh, the frame rate's not very good in this. So that kind of gets your power level up and shows how far you're going to hit the ball.
It's landed in the rough. Well, I think a bit more accuracy on the driving range is needed here.
And then, of course, later golf games had it much better, where you brought back the analog stick and put it forward, which for me is just, you know, far, far better than this system. This system is just so dated, I would say. It's not really that fun. I'm sure there's some people out there that enjoy it, but for me, it's just not that great. Oh, that was terrible. Completely hooked that one.
Well, it looks like a wetsuit is needed.
Yes, I shall re-hit it, thank you.
Looks like it's one of those days. Better luck next time. Golf can do that to people.
Right, that was pretty much perfect, so this better be going somewhere near the hole.
It's landed in the rough. Now that's exactly what happens if a shot is hurried or not thought through.
Oh, trust me, I thought that shot through, mate. I guess the rough just made it not quite get to where I was wanting it to go. Can we change the club? No, I don't want the camera. Here we go, club. I think we need to go for something a bit more powerful here. even though the P wedge is ideal for rough ground. We just need it to get that bit further. And it's a shame that the UI is just completely in the way of the pitch, so I can't really see much. I think we're going to go for the 7 iron. No, we're not. We're going to go for the 4 iron. Bit confusing how it reduces it, even though I picked... see, it should have really extended it to the maximum there, and then let you bring it back. But instead I think it suggested where you wanted to put it. But now I don't know whether it's actually going to go that far because of the rough, or whether it's going to, you know, be a lot closer. Let's try it out there, see what happens. Not a great shot.
That must have been a mishit. I can't believe that that was meant to happen.
We're back on the green now, so it's a bit more predictable. Let me think. I'd say we need it to be about there. Terrible shot again. Clipped it to the right.
And it's right on the green.
For some reason pressing right... Oh, is that... It's not actually turning. I guess this is just to observe the pitch beforehand. And then you press X. And then you turn. Yeah. So...
That shot's fallen just short of the green.
See, as I was saying, this whole double tap system in golf games, it's just, it feels so inaccurate. Like, it feels like you can easily make a mistake compared... Wait, why are we not using a putter here? Are we off the green? Yes, that was awful. That was a mistake.
That putt had just too much power.
Let's see if I can do it this time. Oh, no. Completely clipped it again.
And it's right on the green.
Well, we're certainly not making par. Slightly uphill. Slightly going to the right. Banking to the right. So, I think there. Now, I just need to hit this accurately once. Come on. Ah, oh, nowhere near again.
Close, very close, but not close enough.
You got that right, mate. Oh, I'd love to be a sports commentator. Well, it was supposed to go in the hole, but it didn't. That was weird. Oh. Distracting myself. What an idiot.
Now, I wonder what was the thinking behind that putt. Hopefully any thinking at all.
Okay, my very last shot.
It was obvious
I hit it perfectly, but it still didn't go in.
the hole.
I guess I should have overshot that one a little bit. Why is it asking why? What? Ah, I think I pressed replay by accident. Yeah, I should have overshot that a bit. So this time, there we go.
And it's in at last. Player 1 has finished this hole 9 over par.
Yes, 13 points. Is that good? 13 points seems pretty good. So next up is just a rolling demo for Criticom. And in the little on the CD bit at the back of the PlayStation magazine, PSM says, "It's a funny name for a beat 'em up is Criticom. There's a bloke on the other side of the office reckons it means critical combat, clever beggar."
Commence battle. You're going down.
Whoa. The design of the lizard style character actually reminds me a bit of the character in Toe Ball #1 that has the big tail, the pink guy. Except he doesn't have a tail. Bloody hell, that was short. They didn't even show us a full fight.
Commence battle.
I've never seen these kinds of crazy pirouette moves before in fighting games of this style. But there's almost a ballerina style quality to them.
Commence battle.
And I don't know what's going on with the music, but it kind of matches the whole ballerina aesthetic of this. And I'm also loving the pink armour there. Almost tutu pink, you would say. Anyway, that looks horrendous. What's next? Defcon 5.
Overriding the self-destruct sequence as your
This is another rolling demo, but this game looks pretty interesting actually. It's a bit of a mix of sort of tactical first-person shooting, but with vehicle sections as well. Sort of indoor and outdoor areas. And it looks like it might have quite a lot of detail to it. As you can see, plenty of different like items and equipment it seems you can equip. Yes, my interest is definitely piqued with that one. Let's move on though to Primal Rage, which I'm sure we've all heard of. I've played this a couple of times, I believe, but it's just your pretty standard fighting game, I would say, but with monsters instead of like humanoid people. So we can only be Talon or Blizzard. I think we'll go with Talon.
Rage.
Pretty smooth in terms of animation, actually, like compared to definitely compared to Criticom. Yeah, very smooth animations. See if we can do some sort of Hadouken style move. Ooh yeah, there we go. No music, which is surprising. I don't know if that's something to do with the emulation or the demo itself. Damn right, Talon wins. The final demo to cover is Krazy Ivan, and PSM's been raving about this game since issue 1. Looks like it's a fairly similar game to Armored Core, and I've just glanced at the controls as well, and actually the controls are really similar, so I think it's the same kind of deal, only from a first person perspective.
Sorry, Commander. The only intelligence we have on this arena simply is this.
Okay.
We came up with
So L1 and R1 look up and down, and L2 and R2 kind of do this sidestep. You can't actually strafe, which is a bit weird. You can only do this little sidestep.
Prisoner rescued. Prisoner
I'm not sure which way we're meant to be going. It's all kind of samey here. Time out? What? What was I supposed to be doing there? I guess we're supposed to kill these ones? These mechs, or whatever they are?
This is Reflex. Its weapons are not powerful, but they are accurate. Try going for the senses.
So, I'm not seeing... Ah, this must be one. It would kind of be nice to have a strafe rather than this little dodge thing. Okay, that is really difficult, mainly because the controls are quite clunky. But the thing is, in Armoured Core, you feel a lot of weight to the controls. Like, they're clunky, yeah, but you feel like there's weight to the movement, and you can also strafe really easily in Armoured Core. Whereas this, the controls are quite floaty, but you also move really slowly, and using L1 and R1 then to have to accurately aim as well. Especially with that boss where it was flying all over the place and making copies of itself, you know, quite difficult. So that's that. Thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed this run through of the official PlayStation Magazine demo number 6. And if you haven't already, please check out the magazine videos where I go through them all the way from magazine number 1. I've been Jake of the Retro Perspective, and I'll see you next time.